Welcome back, guys, to Marcanine's playthrough of Pokémon X. We have obtained our first gym badge, the Bug Badge from Viola in Lumiose City, so I'm stoked about that. We haven't really done a whole lot beyond that just yet. I wanted to customize the character, but there really wasn't a whole lot of customization options yet. It's just hats, I think, is what's available. I did remove the glasses, though, which was a nice touch. I really don't like the glasses on this character. They looked really silly, and I don't know. It's a better look for the time being, but I do plan on changing the outfit later, assuming we find something that appeals to me. But let's focus on what we're doing now. So Route 4 has a handful of bug and I want to say flower-esque Pokemon that you can run into here. No exclusives to X or Y, but according to Bulbapedia, this is what you can run into here. Combi, Flabebe, the yellow flower Pokemon in the yellow flowers, and then the red Flabebe in the red flowers, which are just like beyond that. You can see them right there. You can find Ladybug, Skitty, Badoo, Ralts, and I guess there's a white flower Flabebe, which you can find in the yellow flowers and orange. Okay, I see. So you can find, let's see, yellow and yellow, red and red, and then orange and white can be found in yellow. And it looks like orange and white can also be found in red. So the red and yellows are exclusive to their flowers, but the orange and white can be found in both. Ralts would be a good choice if you're looking for a psychic-type Pokemon. I'm not particularly interested in that. But let's see what else it says about Route 4 before we move on. Route 4, or Parterre Way, I guess is an alternate name for it, stretches north from Lumiose City to Lumiose City. Its perfectly executed gardens are a special point of pride, and the plaza surrounding Pearl Fountain, P-E-R-L-E, is a favorite spot for roller skaters. There is no tall grass here, but the colorful flower patches hide their own Pokemon, which is what we just revealed. There are a lot of trainers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 trainers here. We're going to grind through them all. I need to build up the team. Let's review what we got real fast on level. Okay, so Pikachu's level 10, Pansage is at 5, Pansear is 12, Froakie's at 13, and I think Froakie's first evolutionary stage is at 16, I think. Let's find out. I'm not 110% on that. But I think Pikachu out front is probably... Is that who I... Yeah, Pikachu's out front. We need to get Pikachu up just a little bit. Let me see what Froakie's level up is. Froakie evolves at 16. Okay, perfect. I was curious. Frogadier. All right, sweet. Okay, let's focus on that now and see what we got. Oh, we got items too. I should have probably looked at that as well. What items do we have on this route? Is there anything interesting here? Repel, Honey, 3 of them, Super Potions times 2, Antidote, Great Ball, Poison Barb, Net Ball, Ether, and the TM for return. I don't want to just do Route 4, but I do think that we should spend some time here. I'm going to avoid the flowers because there's a little bunch of trainers. I really don't care to do anything beyond the trainer battles. Oh, no Flabebe. No Flabebe. Hey. All right. I'm warning you, youngster, my core fish here has some sharp pincers. Ooh-wee. Wow, Gardner Hoyton does not look very pleasant. All right, go Pikachu. What you got, baby? Also, too, I'd really like some feedback on how the mic sounds now, because I've made some changes. So I think that there's going to be, I think it's a better audio sound. I'm sick. I was sick in the last episode. I'm still kind of getting over it, so my voice is a little raspy. So there's that. But in any case, still, please provide feedback if you can. Nice. Well done. I don't think that does any damage. Joke's on you. That's not mud. Oh, God. Disgusting. What? How did that happen? What did... Oh. I was not paying attention to that mud sport actually really brought down the electricity attack. That's all right. Pikachu, that was all on you, baby. Now, experience here is turned on. Does that split it? No, it does not. Nice. Yes, Water Pulse is actually a move that I really, really like. It's not powerful, but I do like it. Quick Attack, Bubble, and Pound. Okay, so he's got Pound, Lick, Bubble, Quick Attack, Water Pulse. You can see that in the bottom right. I don't know if I want to get rid of that, though. Actually, do you notice that? That lower thing, for some reason, is a little bit too short. What's going on here? Let me move this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why, but that was truncated. Okay, is that better? I think that's better. And then let's do, I'm gonna do one little thing. We're doing this live. I know. Just gotta see my process here. Let me change this up a little bit. Let's see. 45. I wonder if we do... 1-0. I think that actually fixed it. I think. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to get it so that like the black doesn't show up on the display, because that's a little bit... It's in the way. Does that look better? I think that looks better. Do we clear it out? Yeah. There, I think we're good. Okay, so back to this. Okay, so Pound, Quick Attack, Bubble, and Lick. Bubble's not very powerful, and they later removed that as an actual move. However, it's still the only water attack that I have. Water Pulse is good, but I just don't know... I don't know, Lick kind of seems like we need that. I feel like we should get rid of Pound. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, get rid of that. I'm good with that. That works for me. Yeah. Perfect. Nice, look at that. Just everybody just growing. That's going to be really annoying. Just like da-da-da-da-da every single time you do a battle. It's alright though. I want to build Pikachu up a little bit because until I can figure out what Pokemon I want to replace Pikachu with, I think he's going to be a decent one on the team for now. At a certain point, I will be grabbing a Thunderstone and evolving into Raichu until I can figure out what the team is yet. I have a spreadsheet actually here of all the Pokemon that I want to catch in the team that I'm hopefully going to have by the time we get to the Elite Four. So I don't want to spoil that though, because I kind of think it would be a little bit, I don't know, anticlimactic. So let's wait. I want it to kind of be a surprise. If I tell you now, I don't know. I just don't know if, I don't know. Like I kind of want to tell you, but I kind of don't. You know? I don't know. It depends. If this video gets enough likes, if this video gets 20 likes, I'll tell you. I'll give you one Pokemon that we have not talked about that is going to end up on my team in the Elite Four battle. Just the one. I got to build it up. So yeah, if you're enjoying the video and you want to know about my team plans, hit the like button. I love so much that as I've gotten older too, that like I don't remember jack about anything, because that means that I can come and play these older games and not like remember anything. What I really don't know is if I ever made it to the Elite Four in this game. I just don't know. I do recall that there was some sort of major discovery. Not a discovery. How do I want to word this? Is that the guy that I fought already? Yeah. I think it was finally touched upon that the Pokemon games take place in alternate universes, which that blew my mind. And I think I discovered that first during this generation. I didn't know that there is an actual, like, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, maybe they debunked this, but the last I knew, and then I never looked into it ever again, there was a super, like, secret Game Freak inside plot or something going on between the Pokemon versions, that every single Pokemon game, they're all connected, but they take place in different universes. I don't know, I found it fascinating. I just don't know if it's 100% true. I'm like 80% sure, because like maybe they changed their mind. I don't know, it's been a while, but anyway. I battle just like I skate. Non-stop victory is the only way for me. See that fountain over there? The one with the Horsea spit in the water? So that's how you do it. You don't do Roselia, a grass type, spitting out water in a fountain. That's silliness. Oh, that's a bad choice for you, kid. That was a bad choice. That was a bad choice for you. Is it just me, or does my upscaling mod on this game, how did you not die? Is my upscaling, like, on this mod, like, make Pikachu look sharper than he does in Scarlet and Violet? I don't know, I think he looks better here. Like, obviously there's a few little, you know, imperfections that are visible, but overall, like, it just looks better to me than the most current games. Nice. Wow, you've got some crazy Pokemon there. Mind if I put some roller skates on them? No, dude, what? No, keep away from my Pokemon. That's animal cruelty. Said I'm gonna have him fight to the death. Hey, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hey, come back here. I'm coming. I'll get you. No, damn it. Cut you off. Come on. Ha! Gotcha. I know, I could have put on my own skates, but whatever. It's harder to control. I love Pokemon battles, but they'd be even better if I didn't have to stop skating. Fletchling as a flying type doesn't have any elements of fire, I don't think. It's not a fire elemental Pokemon, but I don't know if Fletchling learns fire moves. It's flying only until it hits its next stage. I think this Pikachu has really bad stats. Where's my hair sticking up? What's going on? Because I feel like Thundershock should have been put it down, you know? Just not getting there. That's right. Level up right here. I love his little animation, Fletchner's, of like collapsing like that. It's such a cute. It's sad to see him like KO'd, but it's so cute and like how he's very fluidly animated. Very well done. Lick as well. Okay. All my Pokemon are going to be licking each other here soon. The moment I stop, down flutters the Fletchling. Okay, so that was 3 trainers, right? 2 skaters and that gardener. Hey, listen, how are we gonna win this battle? She is far too young to be, like, dealing with a Pokemon. Preschoolers should not have Pokemon. Like, that should be a rule. I mean, I guess Badu is kind of a harmless cutie, but, like, you shouldn't be battling at that age. No way. Personally, in my opinion, I don't think kids should be battling with Pokemon until they're 21. That's what I think. Like, then again, you're not really a kid at 21. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Shock doesn't do anything else. Like, I just don't think that's wise. I don't think it's safe. You're not responsible. Even at 21. I feel like 21-year-old, like, women are probably much better at, like, dealing with things like this, but men would just be doing ridiculous things with Pokemon. I don't know. Pokemon training and battling and stuff, it's tough. If I was in charge, okay, if I was the Pokemon president, I'd be putting regulation and legislation all over this to try and keep it safe. Last thing we need is a preschooler getting into some huge elemental battle. Imagine you challenge somebody with a Charizard and he's got like a freaking flying, fire-breathing dragon going around just torching her Badu into the ground, charring it to dust. No fair, you were supposed to win. Kid, I'm serious. Go home and finger paint or whatever it is that kids do. Poison barb, nice. I don't know if I'm gonna get every item here, but we're gonna find thine good stuff. That must be the boy preschooler, right? Check it out! I just traded for a cool new Pokemon. Adrian. Oh, that. Well, on the one hand, you definitely got duped. As a kid, I don't expect you to be able to, you know, train very well. But, well, I mean, he's halfway there, right? Isn't it level 20 is when it evolves into Gyarados? That kid's gonna be, like, really surprised when he, you know, spends some time with this floppy Magikarp, and then all of a sudden it turns into a Gyarados and starts burning his house down. It's gonna use Dragon Rage and just Godzilla terrorize that thing. Could you imagine this little kid's playing with his Magikarp in his room and he's like, you know, I don't know, playing with action figures or something like that, and all of a sudden, like, something happens with Magikarp and it evolves and just, like, transforms into a massive Gyarados and just destroys his bedroom and puts a huge hole in the ceiling? I love my Pokemon! I love my Pokemon! Parents would be furious. Pokefan Agnes. I stand firm in believing that Burmy is one of the most useless, ridiculous, awful, terrible Pokemon in the world. Just awful. I can't stand Burmy so much. It's ugly. I don't like it. It's uninteresting. I have a lot of opinions about Burmy. I think partially it has to do with the fact that, like, used to and started to recently again play Pokemon Go, and seeing Burmy disgusts me. I can't stand it. I don't like it. It creeps me out. It's dead little eyes. Nah, dude. Oh, what the? That was a lot more HP than I expected. I guess he's level 7. She is level 7. We're going through the motions, trying to get through this. So back when I first discovered what EVs and IVs were, which was this generation, actually. I don't know if it's the first time I ever heard of it, but this particular generation is where I got really invested in it. I think I have I have a copy of, I don't know. I have another copy of Pokemon X or Y in it, like slotted in my 3DS, like right now. And I remember getting a ton of Pokemon and just like doing like the Everstone, like evolutionary like methods and stuff like that to get like all the EVs and not the EVs, but the IVs in particular, right? Right? Which ones are the ones that come down through birthing, and which are the ones? I think IVs are the ones that you can breed for. I think EVs are the ones, or the effort values that happen like from your battle. That's it. Okay, that's right. But anyway, I got the IVs like dang near perfect for like I think Tyranitar and Scizor and Alakazam, and like I don't know. I was just going crazy with that. I think they're still in there. I don't know if they're still in, if they're in Pokemon Bank or if they're on the cartridge. I'm not sure. We'll have to take a look and see. I do want to see what I've got going on over there. I do think this particular playthrough will be a lot of fun once we get to the point where we get the next starter. If you don't know, well, it's not really a spoiler. It's an old game. I don't know. When we get to the next town, something cool is going to happen. So I'm stoked on that. And I already know what I'm getting from that. But I'm going to see if there's a way for me to get all three. I'm going to double check. There might be like some sort of like... no, Fierce Swift is lame. Are they all going to learn it? For me again? Yeah, let's just get Pansear out there so he can throw Incinerator at it. If you've watched my Pokemon Gold, Silver, or Crystal playthroughs, there's a video I made. Was it Silver? No, I think it was just Gold and Crystal, actually. There's a video I made that talks about like a duplication glitch that you can do to get all the Johto starters right at the beginning. It's really, really easy in Gold. In Crystal, it's a little harder, but you can still do it. And I wonder if you can do that here. I'm gonna look into it. You might be able to do it. Find out. When your Pokemon look like you have some... Hey, your Pokemon look like you have something more than love. Dude, I've barely known these Pokemon. I've had these Pokemon for just like, 48 hours. I have no idea, like, how I feel about them. Pikachu is Pikachu, of course. Froakie's dope, but like, I don't have any... I wouldn't say I love them yet. It's a little too early. I'm wondering... And we'll build Pikachu up. Who's the second gym? What badge is that? The shape of it? I'm not sure what element they have there. Find out. Behold these glorious moves that have been honed and perfected in the garden. Should be focusing on like what Pokemon I'm trying to build up to clean sweep the next gym. This thing. Oh, I think, were there two friend trainers over there? I think I might have to fight them. Something's going on with them. Maybe it's a double battle? I don't know what that is. This person's a trainer, right? I can tell by the look on your face that you just love Pokemon. Challenged by Pokefan Gabe. Oh, that's cute. The little onesie that his kid's got. That's actually really adorable. When I have kids someday, I want to get a onesie like that. Put the kid in it. What, Pancham, I think is what he had. He's gonna quick attack this thing. Come on, dude. Cheap. Poor Pichu. It goes down. Nice, one more. Frogadier. Do I have... I'm gonna go Pansear on this one, just because his Pikachu might have static as well. And I don't know if static has any sort of absorb property. I'm sure the Pikachu can get paralyzed. I don't want to deal with that, so we'll just incinerate this thing. That did a lot more than I thought. What does it even do? You know what I want to play soon? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or Pokemon Ranger. Which one is the one where you play as Pokemon? That looks really, really fun. I never played any of those games. I got to do that soon. I really want to try this out. The battle made it even more clear to me. You really love Pokemon. I love that drawing. That's, I don't know. That art is so cute. Dude kicking his dad in the face. Alright, anything else? I think there's still at least one trainer around here somewhere. That one. Parterre is famous for these hedgerow gardens. If you can defeat me, I'll tell you what their official name is. Grover, huh? Where are they catching these corfish? Like, why do these gardeners have corfish? Is there some sort of, like, logical reason why they have that? Because I would think you would have the Pokemon that are in the garden, and corfish is clearly not available here, and there's no bodies of water, so I don't really know why you would have it. I don't know, it just seems odd. Every time. Nice. Yes. Get rid of Tail Whip. I'm pro when it comes to garden. You're a pro when it comes to Pokemon. Sure, man. I don't really care what you have to say, though. That ball. Where's the... Oh, we did get the Great Ball. We got the Barb. There's a couple items around here that we missed, but I was paying attention. I didn't see them. Doesn't matter. I think we got everybody, though. Hello there. Have you ever heard of a Pokemon called Flabébé? So you haven't seen one yet. Well, that's something you can look forward to. Flabébé is now, brace yourself, a Fairy-type Pokemon. Fairy-type? Okay. This turned the entire type match system on its head. And we've been battling Fairy-type Pokemon against other types of Pokemon at Professor Sycamore's request. My name's Cena. It's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. Okay, tone it down. I'm Dexio. 2 years ago, Professor Sycamore entrusted me with a Pokedex. You could call me a Pokemon Voyage veteran. If you'd like, I'll show you the way to the lab, so come along now. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, let's get this show on the road. I wish their heads weren't so big. It's a little weird. So, how are you and Pikachu getting along? The more you walk around with your Pokemon, the stronger your friendship will become. Here, this is the TM for return. This is a move that gets more powerful when your friendship with the Pokemon using it is strong. Oh, okay, so we don't find that. I was wondering about that. He gives it to you. Right to this gate, and you'll be in Lumiose City. Go on already. Ah, so this is where Pokemon Z-A, right? ZA is going to be taking place at? Oh, wow, look at that. It actually, the camera angle actually changes for you. That's interesting. I don't remember that at all. I mean, it makes sense, obviously. Okay, one of the things I wanted to do... Okay. I wanted to go take a look at the clothing store. We'll do that first. I'll go ahead and wait in front of the lab for you. Follow her that way to the lab. I guess we're doing that first. So this is actually kind of a fun thing. So that fur fruit reminds me of something that happened recently. So you guys didn't know this because all of my Pokemon videos, or sorry, all of my YouTube videos were up and scheduled, but I actually just got back from a 2-week trip in Japan. It was fantastic, had a great time, and I was playing Pokemon Go there, and Furfrou, I'm not sure how to say it, Furfrou, this particular Pokemon has, like, I don't know, half a dozen or more different forms, and the Pokemon Go app, actually, I can show you. The Pokemon Go app has a feature where, like, you can change its form depending on what region of the world that you're in. And so naturally, when I was in Japan, I chose a Japanese or the Japan exclusive form, and I happen to have a Furfrou, whatever, 4-star, so like a perfect like 100 version of it, and I changed it to the Japanese form here. See if it shows. I don't know if you can see it very well, but let's take a look. Yeah, so that's it right there. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, Furfrou. I don't know. Thought it was fun. Anyways, just thought I would share that because I thought that was interesting. But let's move on. And yes, I did go to multiple Pokemon centers and multiple Nintendo stores. Absolutely. Of course your boy did. You kidding me? This building is a Sycamore Pokémon Lab. Let's go inside. All right. It's not what I wanted, but we'll do it. You've traveled a long way from Vanderbilt Town, but you're finally here. Professor can't wait to meet you. You can find him on the 3rd floor, so hop in the elevator. All right. I guess we'll just go to 2 first. Ba-ding dong. Is he in here? Whoa, what are they doing over there? I'm developing a tool that will help my research. It's pretty difficult work. Please wait patiently for it to be completed. Huh, alright. There's other people in here, obviously, but... You know what? I wonder. Let's see what it says here about that first. Maybe there is something that I should be doing in here. Okay, so first, let's kind of review what it says about the town. Actually, I should have done that first. Lumiose City is a dazzling metropolis of art and artifice, and the most famous city in the region. Massive buildings and winding streets await at every turn, but an odd blackout restricts visitors to the city's south side for now. Okay. We have a handful of trainers here as well. I remember those guys. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Sycamore Lab. Yes. Alright, so once you arrive in Lumiose City, see an Indexio appear. However, she leads you the way that the Professor Lab. Blah, 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 blah. Speak to the Pokemon mileage representative to trade Pokemon. Okay. So he's on the 3rd floor, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, so I already know what I'm doing here. Okay, so I need to check something real fast. I'm curious. I want to look something up real quick before we make any sort of decisions. We'll go to the... We're going to quit, and we're going to stay here, because I don't know if when you get to the 3rd floor, if it triggers a cutscene. Pokemon X, get all 3 starters. So what I'm doing is, like, I don't want to say cheating, but more of a cheat. Let me try that again. Not cheating, but more of a cheese. I'm not cheating. I'm just cheating. Because as I mentioned before, when I was playing Pokemon Gold and Crystal, when you can do the duplication glitch, you can get all 3 of the starters and play that way, which I think is awesome. I want to see if I can do something like that here. Let's see. All 3 starters. So I want to see if there's a must trade. Let's see. Glitch. Okay, let's see. I don't know if there is one. I'm not seeing one anyway. I'm looking on Reddit right now, and this is really funny. So a post from 12 years ago, some guy says you can get all 3 starters of Pokemon X and Y, and so it shows that you get one of the starters from Kalos, one of the starters from Johto, and then later on you get Kanto, excuse me, and then later you get a Torchic, so you can have all 3 elements on you pretty easily. But then some guy posts, and this is really funny, from 12 years ago, Pokemon Z will be released 1 year down the line like Pokemon Crystal, and it did not. But now we're getting it 12 years later in Z-A in a completely different form, which I think is hilarious. Yeah, there is not a known glitch in X and Y to obtain all 3 Kanto starters. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like there isn't. Trading. Yeah, I'm not seeing any sort of glitch for that. Okay, I was just curious. If there was, I was going to do it, but there's not, so we'll just move on. Okay, just wanted to check. Just wanted to check. All right, off to the 3rd floor we go. I already know which one I'm picking. Naturally. Naturally. See, I knew it. Cutscene right here. So, we finally meet. I forgot what voice I did for him. Fantastic, you're here. Come this way, won't you? He's gotta have a sexy voice, you know what I mean? Where did he go? Oh. Many thanks for coming all the way from Vanville Town. I'm Professor Sycamore. It is a pleasure to finally meet you. How is your Pokemon journey going so far? Have you met many different Pokemon? Fantastic. C'est magnifique. Let me have a quick look at your Pokédex and see. So you've seen 26 kinds of Pokemon in Central Kalos then? Ho ho! The pages are getting filled in. It's starting to look good. Well now, you do have a certain je ne sais quoi. I have a good feeling about you. At first I was thinking of choosing only one child from a town. When I was deciding who to give Pokemon to in Vanville Town, it was going to be the child of a veteran trainer I know, but then I learned that the Rhyhorn Racer Grace and her son were moving here. Here in the Kalos region, you're far away from everything you used to know. That really hit me right here, square in the heart. Then it hit me. I should give you a Pokemon and have you travel around Kalos. Hi, Professor. It's Shauna. Bung bung. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Fantastique. Now, let's all have a Pokemon battle. What? Your opponent shall be me. Oh, I did not expect that. Shall we start the battle? Hold on. What's my... How are their health right now? Pikachu's not in good shape. I have a feeling I know what he's going to do. He's going to use the Kanto starters on me. I don't know which one he uses first, though. So, I mean, I have elements to counter, but I'm not sure which one. No, I guess we're going to find out. Yes. Just so you know, I'm not that tough. Bulbasaur first, of course he did. Alright, let's see. Let's do... I have to decide on how I want to go about this. I think I'm going to go... He's got level 10, so we're just going to go ahead and swap over to Pansear. It should be fine. I should have probably gone to the Pokemon Center first. It's alright. Not terribly worried about that. It shouldn't be too much, and he's at full health anyway. If I can hit him with like 1 or 2 of these, he's toast before he can even regain much health back. That should be... Oh. How much health did I give him? It's not much. Nice. I will. I like how Squirtle kind of just jumped out. He didn't even like have a Pokeball animation. He just like jumped out from the side. Yeah, we're gonna regret that. You should have done some damage while you could have. So we can start level 10. So if I swap out one of the apes for these things, or one of the monkeys for these, it won't be too much of a, too much of a loss. Pansear is obviously the biggest one, because Incinerate's a pretty decent attack at this level, and he's level 14. I wonder, do you think Froakie will evolve here? Vine Whip's a good one. Yeah, actually. Play Nice, Lick Leer. Where to Play Nice? Where do his vines come out of? Maybe his tail? Nice. And pour the War Gun. Yeah, Scratch Leer, Play Nice as well. Okay, so they're all getting their elements. There we go. Why's my hair look so goofy right now? Terrible. I need a haircut. Haha, you're too much for me. You're really something, aren't you? I think I figured it out. Figured what out? Marcus, you are an interesting Pokemon trainer indeed. It'd be fantastic if you took another Pokemon with you. Here, pick one. Bum, 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 bum. I gotta start doing live streams with these so you guys can help me like pick in the moment. I mean, obviously it's Charmander. Yes, of course, I will pick the Fire Lizard, the Charmander, of course. Delay, yes, of course, of course, of course. Alright, perfect. Alright, we got you. Let's adjust you. Put you right with the others. I think that's about right. Yeah? Okay, I think that's perfect. Excellent, my boy. Excellent, excellent. And then we're going to go ahead and... Well, I mean, it probably doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to move Pansear. Well, I wonder... You know what? Let's actually do this. Because I'm wondering now... Oh boy, I didn't do what I wanted it to do. Oops. I was gonna just like toggle over and switch him. I'm wondering if I should keep Pansear with me now, or if I should put it in the box. Because like it's not really entirely necessary, is it? At this point, you know? Wow, he looks crazy. There we go. Let's put him back in the back. Literally the back burner, as it were. Because he just doesn't really have a real... It doesn't bring any more value to the team now. I don't need another fire-type monkey, or fire-type Pokemon. Anyway. Charmander a nickname. No one suggested that, so I'm gonna say no for now. We can always do it later, I'm sure, right? Oh, nice. Charizard X. Excellent. Come now, you two. Pick your Pokemon.
I don't know which one to pick. It's so difficult.
We'll be together for a long time, so take your time. Well, I've got the feeling everyone else will show up soon. Do they get one too? Or is it just me and the girls?
Hi, Professor Sycamore.
What's this? Everyone is already here. See? Wonderful, everyone's all here. So now that we're all here, I'd like to say a few words. Be the best trainer that you can be. At the same time, remember to have fun traveling with your Pokemon. Also, I want to ask for your help in solving the Kalos region's biggest Pokemon mystery. The secret and potential of Mega Evolution, a new kind of evolution that occurs in battle. That's why I gave you that Megastone just now. It's an important clue. Mega Evolution? What should we do about the Pokédex? Trevor, my lad, if that's what the best trainer means to you, then I want you to go out there and complete the Pokédex.
Mega Evolution sounds really interesting.
If you're investigating Mega Evolution, why don't you check that Campfire town? Campfire. That town has a lot of history. You might find a hint there. Now listen. If you visit many different places to complete the Pokédex, you will probably see Pokemon with many ways of living and meet people with many ways of thinking. First, accept the ways of living and thinking that sometimes conflict with your own. Those are words to live by right there. I struggle with that. Also, think about what's really important. This will truly broaden your horizons. I feel that being different from others makes me special. Mastering Mega Evolution will definitely set me apart from other trainers. So who picked what? Alright. Whatever, losers. I'm out of here. What's up, Mamacita? The number of Pokemon you've encountered in the Pokédex is 29. I'll give you this item so you can befriend even more Pokemon. False Swipe. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there, baby. The move False Swipe leaves a Pokemon with 1 HP instead of making it faint. It's super useful when you're trying to catch Pokemon. That, actually, I do want that right now. Let's see, Scissors, False Swipe. Oh, you know what? I actually thought Charmander could learn it. but I guess he cannot. That is weird. You know what's even weirder is like the bottom screen isn't even showing. So when I go here, yeah, it's not showing right now. Did I click it by mistake? Did I do something wrong? Yeah, for some reason I guess it was lagging. Yeah, okay, whatever. Weird. Some weird nonsense. Okay, let's get going. We will go to the first floor. We need to go to the Pokemon Center and heal up. I have to figure out what I want to do about this Panseer situation. Who in the is this idiot? Wait, I recognize him.
So, I'll be able to meet them soon then.
Yes.
The children chosen by the professor. I wonder what potential they have.
And here's one of them now. That's Marcus. Marcus, come here for a sec.
Oh, you received Pokedex from the professor then. How wonderful. That is a wonderful thing indeed. You are one of the chosen ones. I am Lysandre. I've tried to learn as much about Pokemon as I can to help build a brighter future. Professor Sycamore has taught me so much. Oh, I see you have a holocaster. Knowledge is power after all. Put it to good use. Now listen. It is vital that this world become a better place, and the people in Pokemon chosen to make the world better must work tirelessly to achieve this goal. Well, I'll be off. Please give Professor Sycamore my best. My desire. It is for a more beautiful world.
I don't remember something about that dude. Still, I wonder what kind of beautiful world Lysandre desires. Yeah, he seems kind of evil. In this great big Kalos region, there are many different Pokemon. I hope getting a Pokedex gives you a chance to learn about them. Sounds good, May.
Marcanine, there's a place I want to go check out, so I'll see you around.
Okay. There's something I want to talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you in Cafe Soleil, neighbor. Alright.
I wonder what Sarita wants to talk about. Why couldn't she just use the holocaster?
No clue, but it seems hush-hush. I am curious about what's going on, but we should probably stay out of it.
He has more of a dopey face, and I should do more of a dopey voice, I feel like.
Hey, Marcanine, to get to Campfire Town, leave the lab, turn left, and go straight. That Cafe Soleil Serena was talking about is over that way, too.
Like left as in my immediate left, right? So imagine, okay. There's Pokemon over there.
Lumiose City may be very large, but if you stay on the main streets, you shouldn't get lost.
I'm gonna go on a little walk. The streets sure wind and wander here.
I do wonder...
Oh, just so you know, Campfire Town and Cafe Soleil are over this way.
Perfect, thank you. I am very curious to know, like, how they've expanded this city. Because in my mind, I'm just wondering, like, yeah, this place is big for this game, but not that big in general. And, I don't know, for Z-A, I really don't know how that's gonna work. Just a city? That's the first time that we'll be in a concrete jungle only. Because it doesn't seem like we're ever gonna leave the city. I'm very curious about all this. I have a lot of questions. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? Great balls. How would you like? 10, please. Probably don't need Pokeballs anymore, right? So we can sell those for a little extra money back. Perfect. Okay. So what I'm gonna do for you? No, we're good. I think we're okay. All right, and I think it's a good point for us to stop. We added a brand new member to our team. I don't know what she's doing. These text boxes are really in my way, and I don't like that. All right, can I... Okay, so he's turning the camera perspective without walking. Okay, let's go ahead and do a safety save here. All right. So now we have 6 members of the team. We've got all 3 monkeys, Pikachu, right there. We're like right on the cusp of evolving Froakie, so I'm stoked about that. And then we have a Charmander who we're going to put... Actually, I'm imagining Charmander probably needs to go up to the Friggity front for now. He's probably going to have a bit of a hard time. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he might have a bit of a hard time in the beginning because he's a lower level, but I think eventually we'll get him up there. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to grind in between videos, but it might not be necessary considering how the XP share thing works. But all right, anyway, if you manage to get to the end of this video, just know that I appreciate you. And if you want to show some love and you enjoyed the video and all that good stuff, you can hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. And then also know that I do reply to all comments. So if you have something you want to say, any feedback for me, suggestions, tips, hints, tricks, whatever, go ahead and drop a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know that I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when we continue more of our playthrough of Pokemon X. And don't forget, the more involvement that you guys are on these videos, the more I can take your feedback and incorporate that into my gameplay. So if you have something to say, some sort of thought, or just a goof, just let me know. Engage with the community a little bit, and I'll engage right back. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time when we continue and search around the Lumiose City and see what's going on. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. See you later.